Mid Universe.
Totally. So, guys, welcome back, and we'd like to thank everybody that just recently subscribed. We got up until 122 subscribers.
82.
This is, the 82. This is like awesome, very awesome. We'd like to thank everyone for supporting us. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and put that notification button so that you can see more of those videos. Today's topic is...
No wonder you damn single.
Yes!
No wonder why you're so damn single.
We found that this topic is really a button for most people that are single, because it's considered to be not a normal thing for you not to be in a relationship, which is very strange.
She sent me a text actually as what you call, she was trying to tell me that this is going to be our topic, and she didn't tell me this is our topic. She just said, no wonder why you're so single. And I'm like, fuck is wrong with you, man?
What the phone call that I got in the morning was like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, what the hell? Why would you ask me that? And then he was like, dude, you sent me a text last night. And I'm like, okay, that's literally basically what we're going to be talking about today. And he didn't understand. I'm like, the communication was not directed to you. Mm-hmm. It's what we're going to be having a talk on, So I'd like to start with, it's kind of strange, out there. If you are single, it becomes a problem. I encountered weird shit. Bro. I won't lie. So I was working for this other company, and then I'm not going to mention names as normal. So, and then people started putting me on dating sites without my knowledge. And they started trying to hook me up with different men. And I'm like, what's the fucking problem? Why is it a problem that I am single? I don't have a problem with that. So to them, it's like no one wants you, or you're not attracted enough to attract men. I don't know about the male version of the story, but that was the situation with me. And I'm like, dude, I meet men on a daily basis. I meet them on the street, wherever I am, but I'm not interested. To me, are you gay? That's another story.
Bro.
And I'm like, what are you talking about, Because I'm not literally gay. I will not admit to that. I'm straight. I've got 2 kids. So that means I'm attracted to men. The mere fact that I made 2 babies, come on. So they just couldn't understand why the fuck am I single?
Yeah.
To me, you're like an alive person, and you've got so much high potential personality, and what's stopping you from having a man? And I'm like, I'm too busy for that. I've got 2 kids to think with, but to them it was our reality, and they didn't want to understand it, Mm-hmm. Till this day, I'm still encountering the same problems, and I don't understand what's wrong being single. So there's this thing when you just act up and you're so busy and you're trying to secure your life and secure your children's life if you have kids. No offense to people that don't have kids but working out for themselves as well. So it's strange for me, and I don't understand. I would like everybody to comment on this, literally. Mm. There's this thing they would say, oh, so you do A, B, and C, and D, so no wonder you're single. What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. It's weird.
In your perspective, when you received that, what did you think? What came up to your mind?
I know that I have a friend who has a girlfriend. And we always have conversation about chicks and everything like that, and how good it is to have a girlfriend and everything, to have a female touch.
Totally.
Come to the whole, the equation, or go into the picture, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm all in agreement with him, but it's not just having a chick, dog. There's a lot of things that you gotta look at when you wanna have a chick or a guy. There's a lot, man. It's more than just the pretty face and the nice ass
and the money. You don't have to be in a relationship because your partner is wealthy. Wealth doesn't create happiness.
It doesn't.
At all.
It doesn't at all. The nice ass and everything, it's nice only for 15 minutes, dog. And then after that, what are we gonna talk about? What do I know you for, right? So it's just more than that. Like I don't need to know this person to like real deep, and people are like only put it.
Now you didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
What came to mind when you saw that text from me? No wonder you were single.
Oh, when I saw the text.
Yeah.
I thought I did something wrong.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know what we were having a conversation on, and then I saw like.
That was literally out of the blue.
And it was out of the blue. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? Like, what the hell did I do or say for me to receive this text now? What is wrong with you?
And that's exactly the impression that I got. Bear in mind, I'm on my way to work and I'm minding my own business, and then this guy calls me and I'm like picking up the phone call. I'm like, okay, what's up? Do me, what's wrong with you? I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck's wrong with you, man? Fuck's wrong.
So it's the same impression that I always get when people tell me no wonder I'm single.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? What has that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
You know, so it became like very weird to my degree. Most people would be, if you can go and check me, you'll see my profile picture, yes. You'll see my name and everything, but it's not me that did all that. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I went to such an extent of saying to my girlfriends, which is with my friends, okay, let's say you chatted to this guy and he's all of a sudden interested, wants to take me out, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna drag my body to the date, unfortunately. So what the fuck? Like, why is it
do
so?
such a thing, man? Yeah.
Totally. So why is it so not normal for us to be single? Like someone takes upon a decision, right? You know what? I've had it.
It's so weird that my friend also like he likes to do this thing where he sees a nice girl and then he's like, that's a nice one for you. And I'm like, okay, wait.
You didn't even think with
I'm
that.
not even thinking with that. And then
Totally.
I look at the chick and I'm like,
Nah, not my type.
Nah, not that one.
They're just trying to get your attention on girls.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. People, please tell us what the take in this. Comment, share your thoughts on this because it's really fucking confusing.
Yeah.
I went to such a degree whereby I decided not to tell her. I pretended to have a man
Oh Jesus.
in my life. It went to such dramas, and I told them, you know what, I'm so in love and this and that and blah blah blah, simply because people were really not trying to understand me. They didn't want to accept my decisions. It was not normal for them to have it.
It's so weird, like, who said I wanted to like have a chick in the first place, right? Maybe I do, but then like, nah, not the ones you're pointing me to, dog. It's not the one, nah. It's not just the one.
What do you mean it's not the one?
Like they pretty and everything, right? They cute, like in the physical universe, they my type definitely. But then when you dig deeper to like, okay, what kind of person is this? Can they communicate well?
That's the thing, which people don't get.
Can they?
You don't look for the looks.
No, I'm not.
You don't look for the bank account balance.
Yeah.
We don't look for such things. You look for a certain personality.
Yeah, there's a certain personality that I'm looking at, like.
Bro.
I'm not like I know like I'm driven to like quite a degree, right? To go get whatever I need to get done so I can get the life that I want. So I'm not gonna get a person that's lazing around. It doesn't matter if they have a nice body or not, right? Like I'm gonna get someone that's quite similar to that.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna go after what they want as well. Like, and they just don't have time to be just sitting at home freaking texting me 24/7 like they have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have something to do. They gotta like have great communication as well. Freaking
Just on that note, right?
Yeah.
You can create your babe.
True.
As long as they're willing to create with you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
What do you mean by that?
it's like you want certain communication levels, you want certain beings that think alike like you, and blah 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 blah. But now, if you get someone that isn't willing to create with you and isn't willing to change their beingness, then it becomes a totally different story. Because you can, like, I've dated people, I don't want to lie, and to some degree they started off okay. But then when we went along, it was a totally different story. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna force my own beliefs or my own beingness to this person. If they don't want, if they don't fit in with me, why the tries?
Exactly.
Why even force it? Why even bother? You know? So I left it alone. So it became like that to many, and I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Just leave it alone.
Let me just leave this part of my life alone and focus on the things that matters. But that became a problem, and this is what I'm trying to understand when people say, no wonder you're single.
True.
Like, do I have to bear with the consequences of understanding or trying to understand the situation which someone else creates unnecessarily just because I need to be in a relationship? Totally don't understand that.
Bro, that's so weird actually. Like, I almost got into a relationship with another chick, and what we're going back to what you're saying actually right now about it's so weird. Like, every time like there was this one situation, right? And there's this chick, what you just said right now about bearing with the consequences of you, like, now trying to get out of singlehood. And we are so far different with this chick, right? Dude.
I made my shares on that.
Bro, like, she's wild, man. Like, I can do wild, but like, don't fucking. Yeah. She took it overboard, dog. Like, I would like to explore such kind of wildness. But now I'm like, whoa, okay, hold on, man.
Hold your horses there.
Oh, man. Chill, man. Just relax, dog, you know. And now here's the thing, right? I don't mind the wildness, but here's the thing. When you say as a person, like, I don't know why chicks do this all the time. Especially, I find it in chicks especially.
Okay, I'm a chick.
So
get to the point.
So she says she likes people that are driven and ambitious and go get their shit and everything. And then she's the total opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm also a guy that, like, will listen to you and then I will watch. Right? You say you don't like such stuff, you like this, you like that, and then you do the
from a girl's perspective, right?
Yeah.
She said that because she wanted you to have and not to be broke, so that she can take from you. That's my point of view, right? I've had girlfriends, like friends of mine, that were talking about their men and what they do for them and stuff like that, and how much effort they put in it and how much work they put in it, but they were not doing anything. Like, the energy wasn't matching to what the male was doing in the relationship. But that made them happy. I'm a person that doesn't really say much when it comes to others. I let them be, and I let whatever you both agreed on, that's your agreement. If you agree to work hard to provide for your woman, even though she doesn't do jack shit for you in return, it's not my business. You know, but I picked up that. So most women like men that is hardworking, that can provide for them, that can bring lots of money at home, and they just sit at home waiting for them to grab the money from them. But they don't exchange at all. There's no exchange. There are in other relationships, I also recently learned this, like, there are in other relationships whereby the woman wastes so much and earns a lot and provides for the man, and the man just takes. and it's not really a successful relationship. But none of them are happy.
Right.
So what's the point?
If you're a chick and you meet me and you're that kind of chick that she just described, read between the lines, dog. read between the lines.
It's quite fascinating, guys. Like, I've seen a lot, like I observe shit, you know, and I listen a lot. So when I come across such things, I'm like, wow. So why do I want to get myself involved in such jack shit?
That's crazy, huh?
Like, really now, you know? Why would I create so much effort, put so much energy into this, while the guy is just lazing around and waiting for me to provide everything for them?
And I remember this one situation actually with this one chick. Hold on.
And one thought comes to my mind, like, I have 2 kids to worry about. I don't give a jack shit about another. Unfortunately, and I present that. Like, even if I work hard, even if I do whatever I do to make it go right in my life, that's for me and my kids.
True.
I don't give a fuck about it, man. Especially if you really not into it. Some pretend to be into it just for the sake of. I don't give a jack shit about that either. Unfortunately.
You can even pretend.
I can't. One thing about me, I cannot pretend. Unfortunately. If it's not it, it's not it. And you definitely experienced that from
this one time, the last experience I had with this one chick actually. We were chilling at a friend's house, and then we were having like we call it in this course of a stabu, right? So we're having drinks.
So to kabula is like you have a hangover and then you drink so that you get that hangover sorted out. According to Xhosa people, Xhosa culture, that works. Other people believe if you just have a strong coffee, if the hangover is going to go.
The hangover is over, So we were doing that, and then me and my 2 friends are like, okay, we're gonna go now and buy some snacks and cool drink, and then we go to buy these snacks for us, and we're only buying them for us as guys because the chicks didn't want anything, right? And you speaking of like the guy putting in all of the effort, this is when I came into the realization that I was just having shit taken away from me.
Totally.
Right? the chicks make a phone call, and the one friend's girlfriend is having a conversation, and then this chick that I'm about to have this thing with, that I'm putting all of my damn effort into, she says from afar, tell Sage to buy me some snacks, right?
Ooh.
I hear this, right? And then I'm like, tell your chick, my bro, tell your chick to give that girl the phone, and she must tell me that herself.
Exactly.
Right? She's like, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. Now tell her I'm not her boyfriend yet, so I'm not gonna do it. Right?
So she was basically using you.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden now she fucking mad. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dog. You can pull all the damn stuff.
Dude, there's lots of girls out there. Lots of things. You can get one anytime you want. Why enforce this shit? Why go through such traumas just to have a girl?
Just to have a girl, dog.
A girl that doesn't even like you but like your pockets.
Yeah, bro. And then pretend that she's not liking you for your pockets. That's fucked up.
No, I want to share. Like, I had an incident, right? So, to me, when I started living by myself, I never cooked. Please don't judge me. You know, I was so busy that I didn't have time to cook. Let alone learn how to make food for myself, you know? So, this other day, people at work, they're bringing lunches, they had like a family supper, and they made this and that, and it became like a thing for me. So I'm like, oh, okay, that means I'm not normal, you know, because I don't cook Monday to Monday. At home. They bring the stuff at home, and I'm always buying takeaways since I've been working here for 4 years.
That's crazy.
So now I'm like, you know what? I want to be a normal person. I want to cook for myself as well and brag about it. Just like they were doing, cooking for their families and shit. I live alone. So now I go to Pick n Pay, buy a few groceries for myself, and then I'm preparing this dinner that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna watch YouTubes and try to make something delicious and go and brag about it at work, you know?
Yeah.
So now, here's the funny shit about it. I get into a cab with my groceries. Like, dude, how much is gonna cost me for you to take me home? This guy says to me, 30 bucks. I'm like, okay, cool. Put my shit in the car and I get inside. While I'm sitting, this guy keeps on checking me on the review mirror and I'm like, what the fuck? And he literally like wants to say something, but he's not saying it. So I've been living in this place for like over 2 years and he apparently has seen me quite a number of times, but I don't know him. So now I ask him, like, is there anything you'd like to say, like, despite me being in your car and paying you 30 bucks to take me home, like, it looks like you've got things bottled up, you know? And then the guy was like, I'm sorry, Sissy, for disturbing your peace, but I'd like to ask you a personal question. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. So now I asked him, okay, tell me about this interesting question. He says to me, I don't want to offend you, but I'd like to really pop this question out. I'm like, okay, pop it. And then he asks me, are you a lesbian? Bro, that day, I was like thrown off, literally. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do I dress like a lesbian? Do I act like a lesbian? What gave this guy this thought? You know, because I'm a girl and I like to dress up. I like nails, I like to do my hair, I like to do like girly stuff, you know? So why the fuck would he think this about me?
Exactly.
I asked this question, I'm like, okay, the only way to get an answer is to ask the question. I'm like, okay, with a big smile on my face, what made you think about this? This guy literally said to me, sorry to ask, like I said earlier on, I didn't want to offend you. We've been seeing you for 2 years now. We've never saw you as a guy, nor a girl. If you go out and drink, we still see you, but you're always alone. So what's the problem? I'm like, okay, my answer was, right, you've never seen me as a girl, nor a guy. Why would you think that I'm a lesbian? Because I was really pissed off about his question, and I still didn't give him an answer, you know? So he tried to justify it and say, because they've never seen me with a guy, I'm always alone, going to work, coming to work, going to enjoy myself, I'm always alone. So they troubled with this, like, aren't men approaching me, or what's the problem? I'm like, okay, you've answered your question. I'm not going to give you an answer. I'm not offended, but you've answered your question. You've never seen me with a girl. You've never seen me with a guy. So what's the answer? I like to be single. Simple.
Do you consider the fact that people like also stay single because they like can't confront the problems that come with the relationship?
To some degree, yes. But to my experience, like I made the decision not because I couldn't confront the decision or I couldn't confront men. There's lots of men I meet on a daily basis. I won't lie about that. Like it annoys me sometimes. But then I remember that I'm a girl and people are attracted to me. You know, so to some degree, it might be the case that people really don't want to confront handling other people. It's traumatic. I've experienced it. It's dramatic. It's traumatic. You can name it however you want. For me, in my own experience, this is my experience, guys. I'm not disputing any thoughts out there. Please share your thoughts with us on this topic. In my perspective, like it's some don't want to have a person as a problem. Because they can become a huge problem. Like this instance, a guy cheats, right? And then when you ask them if you're not enough, like, is this the life they want to have? They want to have many girlfriends at the same time, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want to have that in your life, right? It becomes like a whole justification thing, and you need to understand that he's a man and they are entitled to have such problems. Do you understand? So if me, I chose to be single based on that. Like, I don't want someone that assumes they're entitled to cheat just because of who they are.
Yeah.
Or just because of their own beingness. They are men, so men cheat. I can also cheat. I've proven this many times. But it's not something that I really want to have. That's why I started.
She cheats, I don't.
No, I do not cheat. I did. This is the past tense that we're talking about. I've tried it, just to prove a point to a guy that a woman can also cheat.
Oh.
I can do as much as you are doing, and it pissed them off. I got fucked up. I don't want to lie, but then it's not because I got fucked up that I stopped. It's simply because it's not me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I didn't feel myself. I lost myself to some degree by doing that. So I decided, you know what? I don't want to do it. This is not me.
Yeah.
If a guy cheats, I leave. Because I'm never going to cheat again.
Yeah.
But you cheated.
I didn't cheat.
No, you did. This is another topic for another day, but he cheated.
I didn't.
He thinks that he didn't, but he did. You cannot lead a woman into you and into your life and have numerous accounts of meeting with this girl and doing stuff with her and then go for a friend. And then you don't consider that as cheating because she took you as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend.
Really?
She took you as a boyfriend, despite your faults. You led her on, thinking that you were the boyfriend.
I told her.
Then you went for a friend. No, we're not going to have this conversation now.
I told her that we are not boyfriend and girlfriend. And she said, Sharp, what are we?
Dude,
we only fuck buddies.
If it was a one-night stand, please guys agree with me on this. A one-night stand is a one-night stand.
There's
right?
also something called fuck buddies, a booty call.
No.
A booty call. You are nothing but a booty call.
No. But a woman, if you are single, right? You don't have a woman in your life, and I'm your booty call, right? So now, when you call me constantly, that means you're into me. You're not looking. Listen to this. You're not looking at other women in front of you, but me. What does that say?
I wasn't calling her.
Oh.
She was the one that was coming to me.
Thank you.
She was the one that was coming to me.
No dramas, you didn't push her away. You didn't throw her off. You didn't tell her you're not into it. You led it on. So what does that mean? In her mind, listen, I'm a woman. I'm going to go straight with you. In her mind, you two were together. Right? So you went for a friend while you had this thing going on together, which was secret, under carpet. So you cheated. Accept it.
I didn't cheat.
You cheated.
Guys, I don't cheat, man. This one, she cheated. She cheated. Me, I'm not a cheater.
If you don't call them cheating girls or guys,
I did not.
I don't know what is.
It's a booty call.
I don't know what is.
It's a booty call, and then
I don't give a fuck about booty call
white night,
or
one
whatever
night,
you guys
stand.
agreed upon, but it was cheating.
It's a booty call and a one night stand with the bestie.
It was cheating.
It's a booty call and a one night stand with the bestie.
We were not on booty calls. No wonder you're single. Right?
I didn't want to face the problem of actually being with the fucking girl. Nah.
Okay. So.
Nah. Nah.
No dramas. We're not gonna have any dramas around that.
I had to deal with your damn insecurities and everything and deal with you.
But you had a booty call.
Yeah. But then we're not gonna talk about.
We're not talking about cheating right now.
Yeah, no,
wonder you're single.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about.
No wonder
that's
you are single. I'm saying that to you. No wonder you are single. So, guys, please share with us your thoughts and your experiences about this specific topic. What have you encountered if you were in a single phase, and what did people say to you? Like, did they really say this to you or what? And I
know what?
had
You
my
know-
shares for years. I don't want to lie. I like to stay single for quite some time. Yeah.
You know, when I see like something that's happening in a relationship, or maybe like a couple that's arguing or having there's like a downside of a relationship, I'm like, whew, I am glad. I am glad. My friend just tells me, now you just sound single as fuck.
Hell yeah, I
And I'm glad. I'm just like, oh.
am. Totally. Like, I hear such traumas on marriages. Like,
Yeah.
people that are married, I'm like, no wonder I'm not married. I'm never going to get married.
No.
For these instances.
No.
And now you need to entertain this shit. I'm like, oh no. Unfortunately, you're talking to the wrong girl. I've never
You can
been
miss
married.
me. You can miss me at that one. Nah, no way.
I'm happy the way my life is. And
I'm happily single.
totally. I said this to one of the girls that I work with. I'm like, you know what? Jimmy's happy being single.
Yeah.
And she's happy with her life. I'm not kidding you. I do whatever fuck me wants me to do. And that's the best thing that I can do for my life.
Bruh, you happy? I need to get the fuck out of that single phase, yo.
He's not.
I need to get the fuck out of that one, dog.
He's not
I
happy
need
at
to
all.
get the fuck out of that single bitch. No.
Dude.
I need to get the fuck out of that one. The hell is this?